This season is shaping up to be a good one. Everybody is healthy. We are 8-4 heading into week number 14. But Tyler King returns from injury this week. We got a decision to make. And when we look at stats from a lot of other sides of our team, Dwayne Kilgore has had the best season of his career. 1,100 yards, first time ever crossing 1,000 in a season for him. 9 rushing touchdowns, only 1 fumble. Gotta love it. In the air, Chris Saff is about to hit 1,000 yards in the season for the first time in his career because he's the #1 receiver on our team, and he's doing a fantastic job now that we remember to actually start him. But the quarterback battle is where it's really interesting to me. Tyler King is thrown for 1,457 yards, 14 touchdowns, 6 picks, and 64% completion rate. But Kayvon Abbott ignored the game's play thing because Kayvon's been a backup, so it's kind of messing up his yards per game. But he's thrown for similar yardage, he's thrown for more touchdowns, and he's thrown for fewer interceptions, and he's been more efficient with a 71% completion rate. A lot of things out there, but I think we got to make Kayvon Abbott our starter, at least going forward. And speaking of Kayvon Abbott, we actually have an upgrade for him, so we can go again scrambler, field general, strong arm, improviser. I think I'm gonna go improviser here. It's not guaranteed for under pressure or deep accuracy, but he gets a lot of adjustments here. He gets +1 to throw accuracy deep, mid, short, and +1 to throw under pressure. That's a good sign for us right now. We've also learned that Kayvon Abbott has a superstar development trait, the exact same one that Tyler King has. And look, Tyler King has been great. He is a fantastic quarterback, but I would be crazy to take Abbott out of the game now and say, all right, Tyler King, it's back to being yours. Abbott has shown that he can take the reins and lead this team. I got to give the young fella a shot to lead this squad to a Super Bowl. So in today's game, Kayvon Abbott goes out here to battle the Tennessee Titans, who have Jameer Jones, if you remember. I doubt they're starting him. Mariota's been the guy ahead of him in the depth chart, but it would be interesting if you saw the 2 rookie quarterbacks battle it out right now. So the Titans did have the ball first. They couldn't do anything, and they ended up punting it to us. We have fantastic field positions. We're going to let Kilgore try to go to work early, but that's a heck of a tackle from the linebacker for a loss of 1. Got 2nd and 11 here. Oh, King's actually starting.
Sorry, my bad.
No one saw that. We'll adjust that in a second. That's a miscommunication. Tyler King illegally ran on the field. The heck? Ahem. We've now fixed that problem. Tyler King will be reprimanded in the locker room. Heck are you doing, Tyler King? Get out of here. Nice little underneath. Sampson's going to try to get the first down. He ends up being about 3 yards shy. Coach comes out on 4th down with his rookie quarterback and say, look, we're not kicking that field goal. We're going for it here. Big play coming up. Got his guy wide open, and that is going to be Sampson going down the middle of the field, picking it up and getting us into the red zone. Abbott feeling pretty good now that confidence is back up, considering the coach put him in the game. He delivers a strike on that last play. And now here to the edge, Kilgore's going to make a move. Dwayne Kilgore about to have one of the better runs of his career. I see you breaking tackles. Dwayne Kilgore needs 1 more rushing touchdown. Had 10 in the season, but they take him out because he's a little gassed in this play. Derek Thomas comes in. The young fella's going to make his way down to the 2-yard line from there. 2nd and goal. Thomas still in the game. Kilgore apparently got gassed after 1 carry. Imagine that. Thomas trying to get his way in the end zone, and he does. Look, Derek Thomas was great for us last year. We got to make sure he gets his touches too, because if Kilgore gets hurt, I need that guy to dominate like he did last season. So we come out here on defense, and as you can see, Marcus Mariota is the quarterback. No sign of Jameer Jones. So right now, Kayvon Abbott got the starting job. Jameer Jones, not so much, but this running back is out here torching us. It's a big gain of 15 by Garvin. That's a massive gain and a huge blow to our defense to start off this afternoon. Little pass across the middle on a slant. That was going to be picked up for about 9. And then Corey Davis, who caught the ball, is now hurt. Bad news for Tennessee. Tennessee is also trying to hold on to this season. They need to win pretty much every single game the remainder of the year, or else they're going to be in trouble. They go across the middle here. A nice pass by Mariota, and we get a gang tackle with the 37. Mariota's feeling pretty good. Go for a handoff here. Juked out of our shoes there, and he picks up 8 more yards. The Titans have been running a 2 running back set. We saw Garvin in there earlier, who had a major gain, and then now they've got Meekson, who picked up another big gain in the last play. We're watching the little bubble screen. They end up going for it, and we sniff it out immediately. A loss of 4 for the Tennessee. After giving up a lot of yards, we're starting to get things back to where they should be. We got Diller in the game, patrolling the middle as well. Nice play action fake. A ball across the middle that I thought was going to possibly be picked off or batted, but instead it ends up being a touchdown. Tennessee gets some much needed points to the board, and now this game's tied up. Tennessee came right in the field, had a major drive, and they ended up putting good points on the board. So it's time for us to go ahead and answer back, and we're starting off getting the ball off to Dwayne Kilgore, who says, excuse me, I got things to do. He's got 1 man trying to catch up to him, and Has to be the fastest man in the play. And Kilgore's one of the top speed running backs in the league. He got called from behind. Heck of a game. Great start for him, but he's breathing pretty heavily, so we're giving him a breather right now. Have it here in the play action fakes. Gonna roll out here on a little bit of a bootleg. Got a guy coming late. He throws it underneath to Lauren. It was actually supposed to be over top to X, but we'll take the positive gain. Yeah, it would have been a run here, but Kilgore is beyond gas, so we're gonna chill on that one. Our guy slant, or our guy Sap here in a slant. Right across the middle. Sap makes a big catch, and he's down at about the 7 or so yard line. Sap again looking into the end zone from the 7 here. Abbott feels a lot of pressure, has no chance to get that one off, and Scooby Wright gets himself a sack. Big play coming up on 2nd and goal. Abbott again has looked pretty good so far today. He's got one that's bobbled, and it is nearly caught by about 7 different people. His first intercept or incomplete pass of the day. Abbott all by his lonesome in the shotgun. Not exactly the best pass we could have thrown. It's field goal time. A couple of guys we probably could have hit there. We made a bad choice and ultimately ended up coming out unscathed. The field goal by fake Ed Sheeran is up. That one is good. We got a 3-point lead. Defense, it's your turn to shine. Well, Tennessee couldn't do much with the football. They ended up kicking it out to us, and we're starting our drive deep in our own territory. We got Kilgore here in the backfield from the 11-yard line. Abbott's going to hand it off to him. Kilgore is going to burst through the middle. He's got a guy missing completely on that tackle, and will take that big 14-yarder. He's averaging an insane amount of yards per carry right now. Kilgore's X factor's lit up, and that's exactly what this team needs right now. They need that dude to go off. Abbott's out here moving. He's got his tight end out here leaking down the backfield. He's going to go ahead and run a dude over, and DeAndre Bryan somehow is tackled, but not before he gets down inside the 40. Perfect execution, great play call, and you gotta love seeing the tight end pick up major yards. We forgot about him so many times with all these weapons we have. That dude needs to make sure he's getting his due out there. And he almost broke a hip on that play. Well, 2nd and 10 coming up. Tennessee's stacking that line pretty heavily. Toss coming out here to Kilgore. Kilgore's gonna find his room. Could not get past his right tackle, who just could not get out of the way. Finding ourselves here in a 3rd down, 8 yards to go. Abbott does not want to settle for a field goal here. He's got his guy, Chris Sapp, with another big catch. 100 yards passing on the day for Abbott. It's weird that Abbott's been so efficient, but hasn't really found the end zone yet. We're hoping that's, not going to be true for much longer. Got his guy, Colton Johnson's going to turn up the field, stays in bounds, and look at the young fella who, again, one of the best receivers in the league, a young dude. We forgot about him, but he's right back here getting himself a touchdown. So Marcus Mariota ends up getting picked off. It gets returned down to the 6-yard line by Jalen Williams during the simulation. So we've got the ball, 1st and goal from the 6-yard line. We'll hand off here out to Kilgore. Kilgore's going to make a guy miss. He's going to break a tackle. Look at Dwayne Kilgore. Should have been a loss, but he still got 2. Kilgore, after literally 1 carry, is already a little tired. We do not want to get that guy injured, so we're going to chill for the moment. Let's see what pass play here. Abbott's feeling a little bit of pressure. He's got his guy, throws a dot that is caught by DeAndre Bryant. And maybe you were a Tyler King fan. You should be buying a new jersey. Kavion Abbott's jersey is selling out quick. Tennessee is finding themselves down big, and Kavion Abbott is putting up career numbers right now. Mariota stays back at shotgun. A lot of pressure coming. He goes on a quick route here, and that picks up enough for 11. We're trying to mix up blitzes a little bit, stay in zone coverage. We don't want to run too much man against this team, but we're not having as much luck as we thought we might get into that quarterback. But they go for a run in the backfield off a delayed handoff, and it goes nowhere. 2nd and 12, Mariota again. Feeling that pressure. He goes for a screen pass, and that literally almost was a nightmare for Tennessee. Big play. You go out here for a nice pass on the edge. That one sniffed out quickly. We're going to call a timeout to force them to kick the ball to us, because we're trying to run the score up. We need the confidence. So Tennessee punts the football, and they get it down to the 1. Imagine that. You've got it, again, deep in our own territory. Kilgore trying to make something happen. He picks up enough to get us at least a little bit of breathing room. 2nd and 5, trying to get Kilgore the ball yet again. He's been electric so far today. He's trying to pack on more yards. He's got a juke looking pretty good right now. Another good juke comes, and they get him down at the 30, but not before he picks up 14. Already 100 yards in the game today. Exactly what we wanted to see right now. Under a minute left. Got an opportunity to make a couple of plays out here. Young quarterback's out here running. He had a guy. He was afraid to throw it, and he ends up getting sacked by Wright yet again. Not really want to use our timeouts yet. If we get a play to work, we'll go for it. We'll put Sampson deep here. Quick adjustment. Kind of like what we got. Abbott sees him. Abbott's got a cannon. He's got one-on-one coverage here. Sampson has it, but gets jarred at the last second. 3rd down at 14. Probably not an easy conversion here. Abbott takes another sack, had a guy down the middle, but you know what? We'll punt it. We'll go into halftime, and we'll take this lead. So with the massive lead going into halftime, I'm feeling pretty good about where our team is. To get our younger guys some good minutes here, let some players make some big plays, and get our confidence super high, because the playoffs are right around the corner. Abbott has got an opportunity here to throw his 20th touchdown pass of the season, or of his career, honestly, because he's a rookie, and we might try to push for that pretty hard here. Kilgore has just looked incredible today. Run after run that has been great. Inside the tackles, outside the numbers. Like, he's been pretty much good everywhere except for, honestly, that play. 3rd and 5 coming. Colton Johnston nearly didn't get that one, but he ends up making a play. Colton Johnston with the slowest juke move of all time, and I will take the broken tackles and the slip tackles. What a run. Y'all really think that kid isn't hungry? Y'all really think he's not trying to be one of the best players in the entire league? He's out here just making play after play, and I'm here for it as Dwayne Kilgore rattles off a huge gain. Again, 132 on the ground now. What's really wild to me is that people really don't have Dwayne Kilgore like on their MVP list right now. Like, you're for real? That's the dude that's not on your MVP list. He's not out there. But look, Kavion Abbott, 1, 2, 3 touchdowns. Has 17 coming in. He's got 20 right now, and he might get another one. Chris Sapp might be your best wide receiver in the entire NFL. I think so. I really feel like when our team is playing like this, we're really, really tough to stop. We've only given up 1 touchdown. It was a great play by Tennessee, but outside of that, Mariota, his days might be numbered. I mean, this could be the Jabir Jones show real soon. It'll run up the middle. We're going to see our defensive tackle bring him down pretty quickly. And honestly, if I'm Tennessee, if you lose today's game, I'm putting Jabir Jones in. Why not? Find out what he's got out there. The kid was talented. He was the best quarterback, probably the best player in the draft. Let him play. And at the rate that he's developing right now, we're probably going to see our guy, Kavion Abbott, have a better overall rating than him by the end of the year, which is kind of wild to think about. So yet again, we have the ball back halfway through the 3rd. They ended up punting it to us. I'm here for it. But a play action has worked really well because our running game's been so electric today. Kavion Abbott, you know what? I'll take it. A lot of pressure in your face. At least you made a play that couldn't be intercepted. 2nd and 10 for Abbott. Got his guy Chris Sapp out here making moves. He picks up another big grab today. That was a great throw for a lot of reasons. Obviously, reading the coverage perfectly, getting it out to your guy. But that is now 1,000 receiving yards on the year for that dude right there. That's incredible. And look at these moves. The spin move inside, the juke move outside, and 9 big yards for Kilgore. I feel like this dude has now become the player we thought he might have been when we initially got him. Kilgore again making moves, gets tackled in the middle of the field, but now he's down to the 27 with 146 today. Don't forget, Kilgore is still looking for his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. He just hasn't an opportunity because he's been gassed, and Kavion Abbott's been out here balling. Another good pass. I'll take that to Sampson, who's down inside the red zone now. I know that Damian Telfer, when we had him for Columbus, was a way better athlete. But Kavion Abbott, in my opinion, has all the makings of what could be the best quarterback we've ever had. Like, it's not even close to me right now. Another dot. This one's down to the 1. Dwayne Kilgore, this might be your opportunity to shine. On the goal line, Kilgore looks a little bit gassed right now, but this could potentially work for him. Runs to the left. Abbott says, nah, we're running to the right here. Looking for a block. Kilgore's got it, ladies and gentlemen. Number 10 on the season for Kilgore. He's earned it. You know it. So we simmed a few plays, and Tennessee threw like a 70-yard touchdown to Deshaun Kennedy. So, oh, here we are. Still have a massive lead, but Tennessee's a little bit more in it, or at least they feel a little bit better about how poor they played today. Kilgore looking to make some moves here. We got 2 rushing touchdowns, 1 by Thomas, 1 by Kilgore. Kilgore tries to make something happen out of nothing. That was poor blocking. There was an injury, but it's not our guy. So a big 3rd down and 7. And Abbott has been pretty poised all day today. Got his tight end.
Oh my God.
LeBron James of football, DeAndre Bryant. You already know it. We've got a lot of guys in the team that might be faster, maybe jump higher, more agile, but no one makes catches like that dude. I mean, he consistently goes up and up and up. It makes crazy plays that no one else can think of. 2nd and short. Little stacked formation here. Make him think we're running it. Go for the pass. DeAndre Bryant, big fella. That's what I want to see. The stiff arm of that first dude was incredible. We'll take it. 1st and 10 from the 19. Sampson's going to move in motion here. Could be a nice little play. Nice little bubble screen. Needs Sapp to get that block. Sapp got it, but not long enough. Holds it a little bit longer. Sampson's in the end zone dancing. First and goal here for the Marshals. And pretty good. Abbott's feeling it. Abbott's going to move up. A young fella. He said, look, y'all think I can't run? I'm a pocket quarterback. I can't run. Good job, number 13. I'm proud of you. So Tennessee is feeling like they got an opportunity to at least make the game respectable. We have put up points after point after point. And Marcus Mariota, this is not your day. Jermaine Cook now with 2.5 sacks today. He's underrated. No one talks about him. He says, don't forget about me. Mariota is desperately wishing they put in Jameer Jones so he can stop getting sacked time after time. That's 8 on the season now for our guy Jermaine Cook as well. Now a tackle goes all the way down the middle of the field. Crockett's going to scoop him up, but they get a lot of yards there. It was Tavon Taylor on the grab. Sending a little bit of pressure here. Both linebackers coming through the middle. They go for a halfback screen. That could have been picked off if Taylor Rapp was paying attention. The Titans are actually going to pump the football on 4th and inches from the midfield. I find that kind of crazy. Taylor Rapp. That was so close to blocking that punt. I thought he legitimately had it. Nice effort. With the ball deep in our own territory with a massive lead. We run a 50 burger out here. We don't believe in us running the football to run the football. We got a running back that gets injured a lot, okay? We got to chill on that stuff. Chris Sapp, another one. Easy. Also, I'm just going to point out, Chris Sapp is now in what they might call his little zone. I think we're going for a 55-yard pass for him if we can get it off. Okay, that's not the play. We're going to get it past him. He's in his zone. And mostly I want to try that just because we know that dude has the most ability, so he should be able to, in theory, make a nice little play here. Abbott's going to drop back. He's got a ball going. That looks like it might work. Why we traded for him. That's why we traded for him right there. I mean, does it get any better? The answer is no. Kavion Abbott has got himself a weapon out there. A lot of them, to be honest. Ron Sampson on a little streak route could be the move here. Ends up not being it, but Colton Johnson, do a little dance. Get your whole team involved. Get your whole team involved. Listen, look at the shoes. They're too hot. They're too spicy. Don't forget about him. Our defense has played incredible today. 2 touchdowns given up. Both have been pretty solid plays overall off great drives. I'm not mad at it whatsoever. Okay, just kidding. We gave up 3. That dude, Jashawn Kennedy, that's his 2nd touchdown today. A pretty long one again. He's good. You know, if we got to give a touchdown to somebody, let it be that dude. But we've learned our lesson. Stop playing bump and run on him. With the game being pretty much over, we're going to get our guy Kilgore out of the game. I don't want to risk him getting injured late in the season to a run that necessarily doesn't matter in a game that is an absolute blowout. And I'm here for Derek Thomas getting some garbage time carries that'll help him get a little more yards to add to his resume. I'm also here to get these yards for all of our guys, and I'm also going to send our best player on a streak route because, well, he still has his most ability. You know what time it is. Protect the quarterback. Step up in the pocket does not work like that. Please help. All right, we're blocking everybody back here, all right? Lauren, guess what? You're blocking too, all right? Chris Sapp, let's keep running. Yeah, I dropped too far back. Yeah, that was my fault, but I'm still going to throw it. All right, Chris Sapp. They should get 55 yards on the play, okay? 55 yards on the play. Can I do max protect here? I don't think I actually can. Doesn't really matter. That guy's running deep.
Oh, no.
Let me have this right now, Madden. Chris Sapp is still in the game. We still have an opportunity to go ahead and make this happen. We're throwing it earlier than usual, okay?
I got a bad feeling about this.
That's a little... Hello? Anyone? That was not ideal. We ruined our rookie quarterback's reputation. Imagine. So a very dumb ending to a really good game. The Marshals are going to walk out of here with a massive, massive victory. The Titans, well, their season's not looking very good. Us, feeling good. Kavion Abbott, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, which really shouldn't have happened, and almost 300 yards, almost 400 yards passing. I think we found our quarterback of the future. Tyler King, maybe we'll need you someday, but for right now, just go sit on the bench. To recap the stats today, Kavion Abbott went 20 for 26, 382 yards, 4 touchdowns, and a pick. Tyler King did throw a 3-yard pass, and Mariota had a pretty solid game, only 1 interception thrown, but it wasn't enough to get his team that dub. On the ground, Dwayne Kilgore was perfect today. No turnovers, had a touchdown, had 154 yards. You gotta love that. No injuries for him. I'm here for it. Eric Thomas, great in relief for him. 3 for 18 with 1 touchdown. Garvin had a massive gain early, and they pulled him out of the game, which was kind of weird. And even Kavion Abbott ran in the end zone today. 5 total touchdowns. I'm here for it. In the air, though, Chris Sapp, 7 for 168 yards and 1 touchdown. Would have loved to have a second one there, but it is what it is. This is the kid I'm talking about, though. Deshaun Kennedy. This kid didn't even go to college, apparently. He's a rookie, 2 touchdowns, 5 grabs for 164 yards. A lot of our guys played well today, but that dude, we had no answer for him. On defense, we didn't really have anybody with a ton of tackles today. Taylor Rapp played fairly well, 5 tackles, 1 for a loss. Could have had an interception earlier. I mean, look at our guy, Sean Davis, 2 tackles. That never happens for him. Before the game, we upgraded Kavion Abbott, but he played so well that we had to upgrade him yet again. So we're going to go down here to strong arm for him, get that throw accuracy power up a little bit. I wish his release was a little bit quicker, but it is what it is. He gets +1 at throw accuracy deep, throw accuracy mid, and +1 at throw under pressure. Again, those are all things that he needs desperately, but even without that, he looked pretty good today. So the Marshals are going to move on to be 9-4 on the year, and well, the Titans at 6-7, they're pretty much done with the playoff picture for this season. We got a couple weeks left. Our next game will be week 17 against the Eagles. It is going to be a doozy. We're going to be playing at home. We're going to be trying to make sure that we lock up whatever we need to lock up. Whether it's winning the division, whether it's home field advantage, whether it's just squeezing into the playoffs. Whatever it is, Kavion Abbott will be our guy going to that point, barring an injury. Tyler King, respect what you've done. But Kavion Abbott, that kid just might be the future.